welcome to a new video of the Shed Legends. We are Arthur and Duke, and we did not put the camera in the right mode before we start recording this intro. So here you can see our new project. It's a drift track that has been in an accident, and we are gonna try to repair it. As you can see on the video, the front wheel is crooked and there is a big dent in the frame. You can also see that the drift track isn't complete. This is because the previous owner was start building the drift track but didn't finish it. We got a lot of parts with the drift track, 2 seats. You can see we're trying to fit a seat here, but I think we're gonna use the bigger seat. We also got some brake parts and some electrical parts. None of it is connected to the bike. So that is probably the first thing we're gonna do and try to make it run. Here you can see we started to connect the wires. This is the last video we had before we start recording on normal mode, so stay with us. And in this short clip you can see clearly the go-kart tires with the plastic sleeves on it for drifting. And luckily we're going to normal video mode now.
So
a little bit of progress.
Yeah.
We hooked up the battery and our booster.
And we click and...
Okay, the solenoid is clicking, but
there's nothing happening.
There's nothing happening. We also noticed
no wiring.
The wires are a little bit loose.
Another loose
wire. But I think the ground is not connected, so
you think it's just not connected.
It's not connected. Maybe it's Bluetooth. Yeah, you think?
No.
Okay, let's connect that and try again.
Yeah. So
what did we do?
Yeah, we fiddled with it around, and then we found out that my dad did not connect
the ground properly.
So now,
but also the ground was not connected to the engine here. Yeah. So when we mounted that, the wire came loose. The solenoid was clicking, and now. So.
It sounds like it's ready to go. So.
Should we just
shove brake cleaner and check the oil?
I already see.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got a lot of loose wires.
I think it isn't gonna start without.
Should we pull the spark plug and check if it sparks?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, update. We've got
a problem.
A problem. No spark. As we suspected, battery is connected. We have a ground wire loose, but that's not a problem.
A mesh here.
Yeah. That's factory in China. So we connected all the wires. We also changed the CDI.
We changed almost everything.
Checked changed the coil and the spark plug. Nothing. No spark. So
this Chinese thing was in it.
Yeah. A little bit. Oh.
A 3-pointer.
Okay. We got no spark, so probably someone was messing with this because it was all loose and the wires disconnected. Probably the stator is gone. I had this problem with a go-kart, and also the stator was gone.
That engine, right?
Yeah, with that engine.
And it's now my engine, and I'll try to fix it.
There's the engine.
Another Chinese engine.
But okay, we're gonna disconnect everything and take the cover off, let the oil out, and try to figure out what we're gonna order.
Yeah.
And while we're ordering, we can continue on straightening out.
On the bend.
Yeah. Something like that.
Back.
Just bend it back, yeah. Hit it with a forklift from the other side.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a great idea, but we
Just
don't
go
have...
to the man again and ask him
Can I buy your
again.
forklift? Can you drive a forklift?
Yes.
Yes?
I've driven it.
Yeah.
On the TT circuit.
On the TT circuit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no, we have a certified forklift driver.
No, not certified.
Oh, okay. Where are you? I think there is one more here.
And what type of presents do we have behind there?
Ah.
Ah.
Oh. Ah.
What?
Can you see?
Can I zoom in?
You have to make more distance.
Yeah. That's right there. It's all.
All the wires are.
I cannot curse, so all fluffed up. And this too. Wait, look this.
Come on, I will take it out.
Yeah. I just pulled a piece of metal wire out of it. That's not so very good, very nice.
Yes, yes.
No, no. It's no, no.
No,
Not
no.
yes, yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wait, can I show it like this?
Put it on a workbench.
First of all, I think this looks fine, the first
Yeah.
part. And then we go further. Can it
What did they do?
focus? And
More distance.
it's I just I can
Ah, I know what's wrong with it.
yeah.
But-
Oh, here the cables aren't even connected.
Yeah, that's what I said. All the cables are loose.
All the cables.
All the cables.
All the evil cables. All the evil cables.
What should we do? Let's take off the.
Wait, do we have another one of this?
Maybe.
Wait, maybe in my old engine block.
Maybe.
I think
But-
I say you can use it right now.
Yeah, but maybe we can repair this one because we know this one why it's not working now.
Yeah.
If we can connect the wires again, it should work. Maybe.
I hope so.
It's pretty messed up. I think.
Yeah, I didn't see
think
that.
it's melted.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It's messed up.
It's melted. Or is it just?
I think maybe it went like
No.
along this,
No, yeah, exactly.
like along, like the
It dropped on here.
yeah. And then this was spinning
Kijk, look.
very fast, and then that was burning.
This
Yeah.
with tape. That's not original. So maybe they just pushed in this wire, and then
Yeah.
it came against the flywheel.
Ah, yeah, because it was longer.
Yeah. This was too long. They pushed
Yeah.
it inside the engine,
Yeah.
and then
And then this was spinning, and then it was like.
I think that is what happened.
Yeah. No,
But-
I think I'm.
No, it hasn't melted.
What are you sniffing?
If it's burnt,
Yeah.
you will probably gonna smell it. It smells burnt, but
Can I smell?
yeah,
Yeah, it smells burnt.
Yeah, a little bit, but not like if you have a short, electrical short,
Yeah.
it really stinks.
Yeah, I know that smell.
So I don't think a short is the problem.
No.
So maybe we can reuse this one, resolder the wires on it.
I hope so.
It's the fastest way of knowing.
No, we can take that one too.
Yeah, but we don't know if that one is okay.
That one didn't shove against a, how do you call that? Flywheel?
Yeah, but that's not the parts problem. That's a human error. That was the human that caused the problem. Not.
Didn't we just do this?
No,
this happened
No.
already.
Okay.
Burnt
Okay.
cables.
Okay. We
Wait,
should.
it isn't focusing. You have to hold your hands below like this.
Yeah. Okay. If I see this is all crisp. Definitely a short. So we can order a new one.
Okay.
No,
fixing it.
no. Probably there is a short in this circuit, and this one just burnt up.
Yeah.
Look, this is probably burnt.
Yeah.
They try to tape it up again, but
Yeah. I can't even see the
here's also
copper. I can't even see the
also
camera
an
there.
old repair.
Yeah.
This is trash.
Trash. Throw it in the bin.
We can try to reuse. Now we can try to rub some parts of the other engine.
Yeah.
If it's exactly the same, we can use it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
We have to. We have a problem and we need to buy a new one.
Yeah.
And waste money. Or not waste.
money.
Spend money.
Spend money.
Grab that engine. Staircase.
No, ladder. A staircase is something you have in the house.
This
This is a ladder.
no, just a stair.
A ladder.
Ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you shoved it up back in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I can film better. So.
Yeah.
A secret stash is above here.
If I can pull it out. Here.
Come on, manpower. Use your manpower. Does that one look good?
Yeah, but I thought it was new.
It was.
No, it's not.
No?
No.
Oh. Yeah, maybe the insides are better. We can fix that.
No.
Why not?
No, the last time I had a problem
Yeah.
with this engine, I remember now, is also when it was sparking. And I replaced the whole engine and the wiring harness. But also I first tried to renew the wiring harness on this engine.
Yeah.
And it also wasn't sparking.
Oh.
So probably this one is also broken. So I have to order a new one.
Yes.
I think that's the easiest way. Okay, we're back. Another day.
Yeah.
Fresh haircut.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue on the drift trike. We have some new parts. Get the parts.
Very nice new parts.
Let's see.
Cabling.
Wiring loom. All new. Yeah. That's
Very important. A, how do you call it?
stator.
Stator.
Yeah, sure.
Get it out of the package.
New CDI.
Stator.
Oh.
Very good.
New coil.
Nice coil.
Oil coil. And rectifier.
Nice.
And also another strange spark plug.
Strange again.
Yeah.
Oh god. 3-pointer again or?
Yeah.
A 3-pointer.
Okay. I don't know what's up with these spark plugs.
Can it
but,
focus?
Nope.
Nope.
But
it has 3 points.
if you get it here. Nou ja, I don't know why they do that, but
better spark or something.
yeah. Okay, I don't like it, but hey, we're gonna try. So we're gonna mount a new wiring harness, install the new stator in the cover, mount it on there, and yeah, try it.
Try it again.
Yeah.
And try
hopefully this time we got spark. So.
And that this thing doesn't roast like the other one did.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the stator is back in it. Duke screwed up the handle, broke off a piece of plastic, but hey, it's cheap plastic, so we fixed it with a screw, so we can continue. Gonna mount the stator and connect the wiring loom and try if we got spark. Okay, another day, and we're gonna continue on the drift trike. Okay, we bought a new
engine block.
No, yeah. First things first. We bought the last video. We bought in this video, but yeah, another day.
Yeah.
We bought a new stator and
whole new electronics.
New electronics, but
it didn't work.
It didn't work. So. We sent it back and...
now you bought an engine?
Yeah, I bought another engine.
The owner said it was locked up.
Yeah.
But it wasn't?
No, I teared it down. The engine wasn't locked up, but the part that I needed, the ignition, is on it and...
It works.
It sparks. So... Okay, sometimes you have to loop around and yeah.
Think.
Yeah, this was the whole new ignition was like 45 euros.
And you bought it for...
I bought an old second-hand engine for 50. So, and it sparks. So.
Here are the other parts. So
yeah.
If we blow it up, we have a whole new engine.
Okay. Yeah. 125 cc's also, but not automatic.
No.
Yeah.
That's when it shifts.
Yeah, a 3-speed, but also automatic and a reverse.
Ah.
So, but this is
automatic.
Automatic.
And can't go backwards.
Okay, so yeah, just connected everything that was with it and.
Wait here, let me hold it on it.
Let me find the button. Sharp. Focus.
Focus.
There we go. We got spark. So, next thing is, I think we're gonna hook up some fuel.
and put oil on the block.
You can see that there's also a different cover, because that was the we
Black
just
cover.
took the whole cover off from the other engine block and just mounted it on here. Okay, the booster is on, battery is on.
Maybe we should go calmly first, because there's not oil. It's not spread along the
Well, there's if there is oil in it, the gears will. This is kill switch. Nothing else to do but start. Try. This gonna spin, so. Yeah? Do you smell gas?
I don't know, can you smell? Yeah, I smell. I smell gas. Did it turn on? Oh?
Okay. Get the spark plug out.
Get the spark plug out. The engine. I did smell fuel, so.
Yeah. I expected it to
run.
Yeah. But
not too big
maybe.
expectation.
Oh, there's no fuel.
No. Oh, maybe the carburetor is.
Yeah, maybe the carb is clogged up. So we should check if it still sparks, but I think it is.
Yeah. Beautiful spark.
Yeah. Okay.
That in back in?
Yeah. Maybe the idle is very low.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Should spark. So this is connected.
Yep.
The fuel was on.
And there is
I
fuel.
should. Maybe. Oh, if I get a flat. Thank you. We have the heater on because it's cold. I'm gonna check if there is any fuel in the carb.
How? Oh,
There's a screw here.
That.
Correct.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, there's a really old fuel coming out.
Oh, that could be the problem too.
E.
Maybe, wait.
Yeah.
Does it work?
No. Okay.
On top of the car?
I think the fuel is on.
Yeah, it is on. I saw it. I think we should take the carb off.
Yeah.
Or put that carb in it.
No, we're gonna try this carb. Okay.
Shut off the fuel line.
Okay, Duke is taking the carb off.
Very slowly. It's like new in there.
Yeah.
Take this off, right?
Yeah. It's on there.
Yeah.
Screw it loose. Get it on the workbench.
Look how clean.
Yeah, but there's a lot of gunk here.
Yeah.
Here, feel it's sticky. So there was probably still fuel in it when they put it away.
Yeah.
And that evaporated and only the dirty stuff stayed behind. So take it to the workbench.
Ew.
Okay, that looks clean.
I'm happy that didn't get in our engine.
So, look. What's that?
Snot. Somebody sneezed in here.
Okay, now.
Let's clean it out.
Yeah, look, it's stuck.
Oh.
So then the fuel can't come in.
No.
So
Oh wait, here. It's stuck here.
no, that should be.
Ah.
Not too hard, or you're
No,
gonna
yeah.
bend this lip and the float level is.
Brake cleaner.
Yeah, take this
Pin
little
out.
pin out. Take out the jets.
Yeah.
I will clean the jets. We will clean this everything with brake clean and
Try it again.
try again. Okay. Carb clean. It was very dirty and also the jets were very stuck. So we used a wire
The magic wire brush.
from the wire brush to poke into the jet and get the junk out. Duke is going to mount carb back on the drift trike. And we're going for, I think this is the 6th or 7th time to try to, yeah.
I know some of the viewers will say 6, 7.
no, we ain't gonna do this. I'm gonna cut this out. No, we ain't gonna do that.
No. This way, right?
Right,
No.
other way, right. Is there a rubber in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
Oh, sorry. There's a rubber in here. On the, I want to show. Yeah, there's a rubber that's gonna seal here, and there's a rubber in the carb that's gonna seal.
Can you hold that bolt?
there?
Or then not? Yeah, bolt. So it doesn't fly out.
Okay, this is the 7th time we tried to start it, I think, but the 2nd time only we're gonna try to start it when we got spark, so
Yeah.
I think that counts.
Yeah.
Will it start?
I think so. I hope so.
I also think so.
Fuel line
Yeah.
here.
Okay,
Yep.
the air screw is four half turns out. I don't know if we can.
Maybe I think that's good. I think this just doesn't run.
Okay.
Just wait. Just try first.
Here comes the fuel.
Yep.
See that? When we previously opened it.
Yeah. There was air.
No, yeah, and it didn't. Oh,
No.
it's leaking.
Oh.
Oh, I have. Okay.
It wasn't leaking.
It was leaking, but I still had the
Yeah.
screw open. Okay, we should remove the fuel here before we get the fire.
Here too. Is fuel full? Full. Give me that screwdriver. Horn. Wait.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Don't.
Booster on. I don't think it's necessary, but
Yep.
okay.
Clean.
You should do the honors.
No, it needs the thing.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's running.
Okay, I already said
Wait.
the idle is too low.
Wait, this block is moving.
Yeah.
I find it scary because otherwise the exhaust
Just
will
start
get
it.
damaged. The kill switch works too. It runs.
Okay.
Put the tires back on and drive.
We have just a little issue with...
We can drive with that.
No. No.
It's drivable.
No, it's not.
You can steer.
Yeah, but we also don't have a seat.
Stand in it.
Stand on it.
Here's place and here's place.
Okay. Yeah. And the gas tank just by tire rip.
Yeah.
And the wires just hanging on there.
Yeah, and scraping on the ground.
Okay. Oh, sounds like a plan. Okay, but it's running.
Good.
Yeah, try it again. Okay, now that it's running. We need to sort this out, but I think we first get the tank off. It's running now.
Good.
Yeah, it sounds good. The choke on off, but it's not warm yet, so I think that will be okay. We're gonna take the tank off and start on the front end to correct what was that? The someone has driven over it with a forklift. So
over it, no, against it.
Against it, yeah.
So over it would like it be in much worse shape.
Yeah, we will show it on the video, but we have to correct it. So we have our HPM welding machine, and I had previously I get gas and
we have this thing,
a grinder
with a chip out of it.
Oh, there should be a new one on it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna correct that. I think we're gonna do a different angle on the front wheel, but
yeah, it's obviously it needs to be like this.
Yeah.
Or we can just try to bend it back.
We could try. Yeah, why not? Okay, we're gonna reposition the camera and
first try to bend it back and then
maybe. There is also a dent in it, so
that dent can be there.
I will reposition the camera, tidy up some tools and come back to you.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can see it. There is a massive dent here. And we did mount a new seat, temporary, with some rubber bands. Also here, it's broken, sheared off.
Pretty clean.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that was welded well.
no.
So what are we gonna do? So if you see it on this angle, the rear is perpendicular to the workbench.
Perfectly.
But the front fork is totally bent, so
This is the middle of the
yeah. We have got something to aim at. I think we're gonna chop it off here.
No, a bit more, because there's still the dent here.
Oh yeah. And if we want the steering angle, it's now pretty high up.
Yeah. To be a bit lower. Like more like this.
Yeah, lean back.
So I think like this?
Yeah, so we should not cut this straight.
No.
Because then we have we should cut it.
No, that's even more straight.
Yes.
Like more that way.
Yeah, but we can easily cut something off.
Yeah.
Then weld it back on.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, there's nothing to it, just cut it off. Geared up. block under here. Just eyeball
Wait,
it.
the chip.
Oh yeah, the chip is in it.
Yeah, are the new ones. Yep. And now we have a one-wheeler. Oh, the brakes are stuck too.
And also a no-wheeler.
Yeah.
It's still oval here. So there's we didn't know that the bend went that far, but I'm gonna cut it a little bit more and find out if there is more bent than we thought.
Yeah, circle. It's a circle.
Yep. We got the circle again.
Don't put them back.
Okay. Round, bend. So this part was also pretty kinked up. It's not that thick of a material, but okay, I think it's a little bit short now.
Yeah. That's what I said.
So,
yeah, we can make it short too.
yeah, we have to.
It drifts easier.
We have to try with the seat on it.
Yeah.
How it will be, but first I'm gonna cut off
That.
the damaged part on this side.
We can take this part off too, but no, that will
Oh,
take
yeah,
very
we don't
much
need to.
effort.
Oh. It is.
So, take out the earplugs. Right?
No.
Yeah, now.
I still have to. Like, there's still some metal on here. I have to take it off, but I will get a different disc and. Okay.
It's. Can I take out the earplugs now?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
We made a mess.
Yeah.
That's
The
all.
workbench is grey now.
Yeah, that's all from the disc
This.
grinder
And this.
and this. I don't know if you can remember, but so we cut about this
No.
piece out.
This.
Yeah, something like that. You have two pieces there. Can you hold them?
Wait. One. Oh, more.
Yeah,
Like that. Something.
something like that. Yeah. Special skills.
Yeah.
So, and we had a gas tank. The other part is there. Can you grab that?
Where?
In the right box on the bottom. Yeah,
This is right.
yeah. Watch out for your heart.
Catch.
Okay. This was
Like that.
like that, and that was mounted on here, like such, for a homemade gas tank. Yeah, fuel tank. There's still a tap in the bottom of that.
Without any things.
Okay,
That's
but
probably why the.
when I looked at it, it was quite beefy. It's quite a thick tube, And hey,
we can weld it perfectly around here.
so something like that. I think the angle on the front fork is right.
Just like my dirt bike, same fit. And you explain when you have it like straight up.
Yeah, something like that.
Then you can wobble very fast.
Yeah, your steering begins to wobble. You have to have to trail it a little bit.
Like a bit of like sport bikes, you said?
Yeah, a sport bike is like something like this for cornering, but you can also get a speed wobble.
Like this is more like my dirt bike.
Yeah. And we can also make it a chopper. So, but that's not good for steering.
No.
You have to.
You will hit the carb too, and
Yeah.
you can't go the full turn.
No, also, but
You want to get a big steering angle, right?
Yeah, you have to have a big steering angle on your wheel, but this is not the way to do it. It's it's difficult to explain, but a chopper doesn't steer very sharp.
This is great for turning.
No, it doesn't steer sharp. So that's because of the angle of the front fork.
Yeah.
So we wanted the best of both worlds.
This.
We don't have.
No, it was.
We don't gonna have any speed on this. It can go like 70, I think.
50.
But
The engine's max is 50, it said. Wait. Yeah, 50 kilometers an hour.
maximum speed in the run-in time. That means when it's new, you have to run engine in. Because it's new, it has to wear in. So during the wear-in period, you can go faster than 50.
Yeah. And every 300 kilometers, you have to change oil.
Okay.
I think we are not gonna drive 300 kilometers with it.
That will take a while.
Yeah.
Maybe drifting in a parking lot.
Around the whole country.
Okay, but for steering,
Yeah.
I think this is something the way to go.
Yeah.
We're gonna notch this tube, take a part out of the bottom here and make it fit around here, weld it up. We were planning welding today, but we got any time left, so
It's
that's something for the next video.
Yeah.
You have to go to school tomorrow, so
Yeah. Early.
yeah. Okay, we're done for today. We made it run, so that's a bit.
Good. It had backfire.
It had backfire, yeah. We cut off the bent piece. Yeah. We have a plan for what we're gonna do next time. So it's starting to look like
A drift track.
yeah.
It already looked like, but better.
Yeah.
A better one.
So and we also have to mount the new seat and the wiring harness and the battery. So lots of things to do, but for now we're done. Yeah, we already hit 1,000 subscribers. So we're on our way to 1,200 now. So today is the day we give the prize away.
Yeah.
So Alexander, we already did a post, but Alexander, congratulations. You get the beta tool chest, so we already in contact. So we are planning on a next big giveaway.
It's secret.
Yeah, it's still a secret, but it's gonna
It's gonna be very big.
very big.
Not our buggy. This is ours.
Right. But it's gonna have wheels.
Yeah.
So let's stay with that.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel. Please comment us. We like that you comment us and ask questions or just give us a like.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching and
Yeah.
till next time.
Till next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.